Hello, my name is RemTGM,
And I'm BCA.
And I'm Super Mega Man 10.
and welcome to Memes Throughout the Ages.
So it's been 5 years.
5
Hey!
years ago today. Memes
So,
throughout the ages started.
so it's been 5 years. Yeah, there we go. So,
It's actually been a few days since the last episode.
well, it's been 5 years since we started the podcast. That was the joke.
Yep.
And you know what? I'm just gonna say it before we even get into it. As you can clearly tell, we weren't able to get the fourth member of the meme team on. So I wanted to quickly go over the messages I received. So I said, "Hey, fourth member of the meme team, if you are free tomorrow night, would you please consider being on the 5-year anniversary special of the podcast?" And then she dislikes my message. And then sends me the how do you say it? The Pusheen cat
Yeah.
thing with text that says no. And then I said, yeah, I thought you were gonna say that. And then she sends me an image of like a sad puppy, and she says in quotations, "Sigh, yeah, I thought you would say that." She's rage baiting me, so I sent peel off. I sent a sticker of peel off.
What'd she have to say about that?
Nothing. So there's your guys' answer. If she was on episode 200, that's all you're ever gonna see of her. Let's get into the episode.
Take one.
So, thank you. No, I'm not gonna say thank you yet. You guys don't. You know what? You guys don't get a thank you yet. You have to listen to the rest.
Thanks.
You have to listen to the rest of the episode. So, let's just get right into the meme. Somebody asked me the thing.
RemTGM, what is our meme for today?
Our meme for today is image macros.
Whoa, that's like a reference to like season 1.
It is. So image macros, which are referenced in I think the first episode of the podcast.
Probably.
Either that or sometime in season 1. Are a type of image format that is used for memes. It's top text, bottom text, pretty much. So, what it is there's an image of the. Sorry, I was reading chat on the Discord server. But by the way, join the Discord server. If you're not in there, what are you doing?
Not even 3 minutes in and we're plugging the Discord.
Well, I'd be plugging the Patreon too, but we'll get into that later on. Why I'm not doing that. So, an image macro is, imagine an image. It's like a funny image, and then or a meme. With all the funny images, the meme, and then on the top tag, there's text on the top of the image, and sometimes there's text on the bottom of the image, and it's like a funny thing. Like, for example, there's the image of people being hung, and the top text is is the people, and then the bottom text is who don't join the MTTA Discord.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Well, you know what? You come up with something better, BCA.
Get this, people being hung.
Oh, okay.
And then it says people who don't join the MTTA Discord server.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, learn from the master, buddy.
I
own you.
Did you give them?
I made you.
Did you give them a rope?
Oh yeah, if I gave you a rope, did you hang yourself? Yeah, all my inside joke fans, yeah.
This entire podcast is pretty much just inside jokes that we end up explaining on the podcast.
Yeah.
So, see, that's what an image macro is. I'd play audio of the meme, but
It's an
it's
image.
an image, so you can't really do that.
Play like the noise of like a really old like AOL messenger, not AOL Messenger. Dial-up internet.
A memeade clip.
Yeah. yeah.
no.
Yeah. You should do that.
I'll put in a memeade clip that'll give you the. Oh Jesus Christ, the true image macro experience.
Guys, I'm starting to forget my actual language, because I think in English, talk to myself in English, talk to others in English, and watch too much stuff that's English.
POV. Shrek comes over your house for Thanksgiving. And then it's like, oh, Shrek.
Yeah. Wrap it up.
Get it? Get it? Shrek, you know, TF2, dank memes, you know.
Oh boy. What you know about
Boy,
dank memes?
what you know about Russia? Boy, hello, comrade.
Join the Soviet Anti-Visco Union.
I'm so glad I wasn't one of those people.
Only the OGs know about Savu. But that's a
Good
story
job.
for another day.
Anyway,
So, the origin BCA. Can you please tell us where this meme originated from?
let me figure it out. Hold on, guys.
Okay.
Boy.
Alright, the earliest known caption images were made by American photographer Harry Witter Fries. And of course it's of cats, because, you know, of course it's cats. In 1905, the picture consisted of a photograph of a cat dressed in a robe sitting on a chair, and a caption that says, "What's delaying my dinner?" It is also considered the prototype of LOL cats that became immensely popular a century later. So it's all been cats. Everything internet funny, Kendrick Lamar funnies, it's all been cats.
It all
No.
goes back to those cats.
You know, Call of Mustard meme is going viral.
Dude, it is. Did Unk
The
snap?
term image mac. What?
Did Unk snap?
No.
I have to add that as like a sound.
Of a. Oh yeah. yeah. All my 21, all my 41 Unk fans. Yeah. Anyway.
Continue.
The term image macro was first coined in Something Awful in 2004, and the forum's users could summon a number of default image macros using simple commands like img macro. For example, gee, I cannot read. For example, timelines, aces, and Captain Obvious to the rescue images. The name is derived from the computer scientific definition of a macro, a rule or a pattern that specifies how a certain input sequence should be mapped to an output sequence according to a defined procedure. If you're smart, you probably understand what that means.
Yeah,
The
I'm not a
earliest
nerd.
definition of image macro. John,
Get that.
nerd. Rubs my big belly, takes
No.
straight The earliest definition of an image macro was submitted by Something Awful forum user Eclipse on February 12, 2004. That's a rare username.
Which one?
Eclipse? That's Eclipse. That's just a word.
Yeah.
And that guy got lucky. Mega Man!
Yep.
From say the thing.
Oh, hold on. I was gonna quote Kanye, but then I forgot, and it's too late.
Was it a racist Kanye thing?
No,
Or a Hitler Kanye thing? Or a regular Kanye thing?
It's just a regular Kanye thing. BCA, who they waiting on? Who they waiting on? BCA.
Mega Man?
No, I mean that works, but
You?
no, it's Pablo.
I don't listen to Kanye.
Well, you know
man.
what? That was the joke that you weren't gonna get that. Who they waiting on? This Mega Man, Super Mega Man 10.
Did you say Smegman?
No, I said Mega Man.
Man.
Okay.
Super Mega Man 10. Can you please tell us how this meme spread?
Gladly. In 2005, the term image macro spread across a number of other forums and image boards, most notably on 4chan, where the medium of image macros took on a life of its own. The popularity of image macros in the anonymous community culminated with the birth of lolcat meme, lolcats, circa June 2006.
Circa?
Yeah, that's really what it says.
Who says circa, nerds? Oh my god.
While the scope of the term was intentionally limited to describing images captioned in bold impact font with white letters and a black outline,
Why does it have to be white letters? Why can't it be black letters or purple letters? Why not?
Because
Why does everything gotta be white, guys? We are a very progressive country, and we need to have some equality here. The black woman is talking. Listen and learn.
hold on. The real question is, why is the black on the outside and the white on the inside? That's racist.
You know what? You're so right, Rem. Yeah, I should bring this to Congress.
Yeah.
can I continue?
No? Yeah.
But
Its working definition eventually expanded to describing images with superimposed text. Beginning in 2007, numerous websites such as I Can Has Chesburger
Oh my
and
god.
Meme Generator were launched to allow users to easily create image macros.
Can I have Chesburger, please? Chesburger.
The text is usually in a bold impact font with white letters and a black outline. We already just said that. With the mainstream exposure of 4chan and development of image macro subgenres in the late 2000s, the term has been increasingly referenced in the news media outside of internet communities as well. Notable examples.
yeah. So for the notable examples, I'll do the first one, then BCA will do the second one, then Mega Man will do the third one, then I'll finish it off with the fourth one. So there are a bunch of examples in different types of image macros. The first one being demotivational posters. So you've probably got like you probably know a lot of posters, like maybe hung up around your classroom. I remember my music teacher in elementary school used to have one hanging up on like a closet thing, and it was like a cat holding on to a vine. That's dangerous.
Oh yeah, hang in there.
Yeah, cat shouldn't be doing that. He's gonna die.
Yeah, why do you do that?
I don't know. Was he stupid?
Yeah.
So demotivational posters are like the opposite of those posters. They're like
You suck.
yeah. Don't hang it in there. Hang yourself.
Hang yourself.
Ooh, Jinx.
Jinx, you owe me a soda.
That was funny. You're funny. And that's pretty much what they would do.
Bro, I'm gonna write. Yeah, I can't say that. I can't say that.
And it's instead of lift yourself by Kanye West. It's about not lifting yourself. It's about pushing yourself down and being sad and not motivated.
Because you suck and you will never amount to anything in life, and you are a failure and no one loves you.
Exactly. And that goes for everyone listening.
Guys, we're just kidding. We love you.
Yeah, we love you guys. Alright.
Your family, though, it's a different story.
Yeah. Depends on the type of person you are. BCA. Can you tell us about
Yeah.
cows?
Locals?
Lolcats. My bad.
Alright, so Joshua Block, guess what he did today? He started drinking. And he probably threw up.
Ooh,
I don't
big
know.
shocker.
I have a life. Lolcats are image macros of photographs of cats. Jeez, the amount of ums. Lolcats are image macros of photographs of cats. Wait, really? With captions depicting monologue of the cats, speech bubbles, or caption of the situation. The text is often written with poor spelling and grammar intentionally, as well as L3TT speak and lol speak. So think of like Human, why you go to sleep, Human? Reddit updates, 100 wholesome, Keanu Reeves. Think of that, and that's what this is.
Everyone hates the neighbor.
This is a replica of Andy's room from Toy Story.
As you can say.
You sound like you're from
No,
Boston.
he's the neighbor. What are you talking about? I'm not the neighbor. It's him and Buzz Lightyear. What are you talking about?
You're my Woody.
I bet no one understands what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
no one's cool.
Can I get to my part now?
Well, you know what?
You are my Woody.
You can. Right now. Super Mega Man 10,
Okay.
can you tell us about reaction images?
Gladly. Reaction images also use superimposed text to further emphasize or complement the subject or situations depicted in the images. Mostly well-known catchphrases like fail, and not a single F was given that day, and your argument is invalid.
Welcome to Pwn Town, USA.
Rem, your turn.
Yes, it is. Welcome to Quickville. Alright, and the final type we've got here is advice animals. So we talked about advice animals before in the past. I don't remember which.
That subreddit is still very active. The Advice Animals subreddit.
It is? Why?
Yeah, there's like new posts every like minute.
There's new
I've
ones
seen new
every
ones.
single day.
Well, every single day with like millions of likes, millions of views. It's still massive.
So advice animals are they're image macros of animals with that look like they're like in a color wheel background, and they've usually got like a couple lines of text that are like, I don't know. Give me an advice animal.
A koala saying "I love you." I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh no, like a koala saying like hang in there. I don't know.
It's an image macro with an animal with a pin with a rainbow pinwheel background.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are image macros.
Kind of like Bad Luck Brian.
Did you just like name a OG Glup Shitto?
Yeah. Google Bad Luck Brian.
Oh,
Everyone
yeah.
right now, Google Bad Luck Brian.
He Scumbag
Died.
Steve and somebody else. They're really good friends.
Actually?
Yeah, like they hang out like all the time. I've seen I follow Scumbag Steve on Instagram. Which
Wait, that's crazy.
He refused to answer my DMs. He's avoiding us. And probably because he thought
Trying to DM Scumbag Steve.
What?
You're trying to DM Scumbag Steve.
Yeah, I tried DMing him for the 200th episode special to get him on, and then he removed my comment because I also put it in the comments. I think he thought it was a scam.
Rem, when you ask people to come onto the podcast, do you sound like a scam?
I can read the DM if I still have it.
Do you use like 30 million emojis?
No, but I try and make it sound formal, so I guess that kind of makes it sound like a scam. I said,
Yeah, probably.
this kind of looks like a scam. Hi there, Mr. Boston. Me and my cousins.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Rem, you're doomed.
I'm trying to be professional about it, you know?
All right, continue.
Hi there, Mr. Boston. Me and my cousins have a podcast called Memes Throughout the Ages, and we're coming up on our 200th episode. Our fans loved us talking about you on our podcast, and we were wondering if you would be able to join us for a little bit on the podcast to discuss what it was like being known as Scumbag Steve. Here's a link to our podcast. I gave him the link.
I bet he didn't click that link because he thought it was like an
Probably
IP
not.
grabber.
And then I didn't think he saw it because Instagram comments are not DMs are really weird. So like if you DM someone for the first time, it might not show up or something. It's really weird how they have it set up. So it's like, okay, I'll put it in his comments too. And then he deleted the comment, so I think he thought it was a scam.
Good going, Ram.
Well, you know what? It's his fault for not knowing about us.
God, you know what, Scumbag Steve? You know what? You're on our hit list.
Hold on a second.
Actually, wait, can we legally say that?
No, I don't think we can.
Yeah, Pete, voiceover.
That's fine. I'll figure it out.
Pete, yeah, we're cool with voiceover Pete.
Oh yeah. We go watch episode 200 to see the cameo from voiceover Pete.
Yeah, I talked with him in DMs too. He's a really cool dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, big shout out to.
You know, Ram, we technically have ties to a ton of other YouTubers now.
We do, because we've got Shmee, who has ties to the Cookieverse. Voiceover Pete, who has ties to like everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're basically PewDiePie.
Yeah.
We are PewDiePie.
Together, we are PewDiePie.
Together, we are effing chaotic as Adrian.
Just stop.
To
Let go.
Adrian.
Let go.
Adrian.
All right. What's
Explain our friend group. We are.
Yeah.
Oh,
We got the joke. So
yeah.
you know.
Adrian.
Hey. What do we think of the meme? What do we think of the meme?
Well, I mean, they kind of laid the basis for like every other meme, so I think it's pretty good.
I agree.
It's still good. It's still good.
You know, top text, bottom text can still be really funny.
It can if you say like really absurd things, but if it's just like a normal joke, it's not going to be very funny. But if it's like something I can't say on the podcast, then you know it's going to be funny.
Or you're using it at like the right time.
Exactly. And people-
Yeah, it's like, why did the chicken cross the road? I love children. Like, you know,
That's funny.
kind of like that.
That's a funny one.
Yeah, I just post that on 4chan and get my IP address leaked. I just woke up.
You should post that on Reddit to inflate your karma.
No, then everyone's gonna like comment like, what the hell? Wait, this is inappropriate. Why would you make this?
Keanu wouldn't.
Wait,
update
no,
this.
that's Discord. Have you seen that one thing where it's like
I'm wrapping up a storm. I thought it was her.
yeah.
Oh my god.
I thought I saw 1P. No, that was. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. The guy had a Garcello Friday Night Funkin' profile
Fortnite
picture.
Garcello codes.
Friday Night Funkin' Fortnite Garcello codes.
We're bringing that.
Yeah,
one
okay,
back.
I'm not even. I think I told this, but there was a Garcello code. There was an Arsenal. There's a Roblox game called Arsenal, and there was a Garcello code. And I claimed it, and so did Mega Man, and now he finally claimed his Garcello code.
What a happy ending.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, I agree. The meme that meme format is still used to this day. I mean, even like any meme that has text on it is really just an image macro, like a video macro. It's pretty much
It's like an edited image macro.
yeah. So that's the meme. Stick
Yeah.
around to the new. We probably should have said this in the beginning. Stick around to the news for everything, all the big announcements, for the podcast that we've been hyping up. You'll find out what's going on with the Patreon, a bunch of stuff about MTTA the movie, and we'll have like a special segment at the end where we talk about our favorite memories for the podcast to celebrate 5 years, something like that. So yeah, stick around till then.
Yeah, so we'll see you on the meme games. Goodbye.
Hello and welcome to the meme games.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Meme Games, the part of the show where we play games based on this episode and episodes before. RemTGM, would you like to go into further depth? I feel like I get worse and worse at this as time goes on. I'm like an anorexic patient, and it doesn't get any better.
Well, guess what? I get better at this. So the meme games is the part of the show where we play games based on this episode. Past episodes, we have a pick wheel we call a meme wheel with a bunch of games so we can play on. Whoever has the most points by the end of the season from these games wins the meme games. Let's spin that wheel.
Rem, you should cover
Spin
rap
that
god.
wheel.
Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel.
Yeah, we can play this one. Ladies and gentlemen.
Rem, when will you do a rap god parody?
Soon. No. No. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Criticism Storm.
How do we play this one, RemTGM?
So, it's been a while since we've played this meme game, and I bet a lot of you guys listening are happy because I know you guys have said the meme games have gotten kind of bland, which is understandable because we've been pretty much playing like the same meme games because they just keep being repeated over and
for
over.
like 4 years.
Yeah. So, this meme game, what we do is, when it's our turn, we'll pick someone to give us a review from Apple Podcast, and you have to guess the number of stars, when it was released, and the person that wrote the review. And you can get 1 point for each. The star is the easiest point to get ever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because everyone loves our podcast so much. We always get 5 stars.
Yeah.
So we have a picker wheel that we call the name wheel. It has all our names on it, and we're gonna be spinning it to see who goes first, second, and third in today's meme games. Let's spin it, see who goes first. RemTGM, you will be going first in today's meme games. You know what would be crazy? You know what's crazy? Let's see if we get like the order of how we introduce ourselves. So it would have to be me next.
Ooh, that'd be Fire by Kanye West.
It isn't. It's Mega Man. I'm going last, unfortunately. This wheel sucks, man. This camera out of my face, man.
Oh, say that again.
No.
Okay. Were you gonna say anything else?
No.
Okay, great. All
All
right,
right,
so who's
so-
first?
Rem is going first. Rem.
I want. You know.
No, I want both of you to give me one.
I'm gonna pick Mega Man.
Alrighty.
You know, Rem, when are you getting that low taper fade?
I did. I don't know if anyone.
Oh, right, you did, but the barber didn't know how to do it, so she just gave you like a fade.
Yeah, it was kind of low, a little bit.
Did we reach the amount we needed for me to get one? Wait, no, isn't it 100K?
Well, since they fixed the thing where it only shows how many plays we get on Spotify and not all platforms, we're at 118,000. So yeah.
Hey, so I'm getting a low taper fade.
Yeah, almost.
You know, which is good because my hair's starting to grow out a bit. It's getting a little longer, so.
By the way, our episode that has the most amount of plays has like 7,000 plays.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Okay, Rem.
Yes.
I have one for you.
Okay, so what you have to do is
Remember, it
you have
has
to
to
tell
be
me.
one that we've already done.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think all you can have to tell me is the name
title
of the
and what it
review.
says.
Yeah.
Alrighty. This is titled BCA is a chuddy.
Okay.
And
This just sounds so easy!
And this one entails.
I know the answer.
Oh, I wonder who this is made by, and when it was created,
Uh-huh.
and what
So-
the star review is, guys. I wonder which one.
5 stars, May of this year, and it's made by BCA as a chuddy.
Suck.
You only got 2 correct.
Rem, you got the month wrong.
Was it April?
Yes, it was a.
You suck. You suck.
Well, it's because he made 2, and I thought the first one was April, and then the second one was May.
No, isn't there BCA is a chuddy and then BCA is a
They're
chud?
the same person.
No, I know, but
Well,
okay, whatever.
the reviews get deleted when you make a new one.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, I get 2 points. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
All right, who's next?
My turn. Rem, I want you to give me one.
All right, let's see here.
Oh,
I'm gonna take
run
it.
away. Run away.
I'm gonna take it all the way back to the past, Samurai Jack. Super Mega Man 10. This review is titled Come Back, and it entails Return Please. What are we thinking?
Okay. So 5 star, of course.
Okay.
I want to say
King
this...
Vaughn.
Shut up. I want to say this was made in November of 2024, and this was made by ECDC.
Whoa! Jesus Christ, Mega Man.
Holy, went 1 for 3. I don't even.
This is like 2021.
The only thing I expected you not to get was the name. This review was made 4 years ago. So yeah, 2021. It is 5 stars, so you do get that. And it's made by Femboy Fries.
Whoa, what? Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa. I remember this person having a different username.
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
We brought it up in one episode. I remember that.
What was the original username?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Oh, I thought this would have been like something.
I gave you a huge hint. I said we're going all the way back.
Oh.
Samurai Jack.
How?
How?
Jack.
Rem, should I watch Samurai Jack?
Yes, it's so peak.
Okay. So...
Like the one thing I know about it is that one scene where Aku tries stabbing him with the sword and he goes, "How?" That's like the one scene. That's like the one thing I've seen of it.
Do you like the 2D Clone Wars show?
Oh yeah,
That guy made Samurai Jack.
he did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Anyway.
Yeah.
Mega Man gets 1 point. Rem has 2. Mega Man has 1.
No, it's your turn.
My turn. Rem, I want you to give me 1.
All right.
Right now. Right now. Shoo! Hurry it up!
The ground.
Hurry it up, Shoo!
Pick me up before I drown. Or something like bring me up before I drown. They're putting shovels in the ground.
Shoo!
Alright, I'm gonna see if you can get this one. This review is titled Fun Podcast to Listen to. And it entails fun and fast podcast about memes. What are we thinking?
Ooh, who made this?
That's for you to
I want to say this is 5 star.
Okay.
2020. I'm conflicted on 2 and I'm conflicted on 22 or 23. I'll go with 23. So 2023. Do I have to give the month?
No, because it doesn't. It wouldn't say what month if it was a year.
Okay. So yeah, 5 star at 2023. I'm gonna go Lego JJYT.
Ooh, BCA, I feel bad. You could have got a second point there. This review was made by your
Was it
mom.
2022? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why I picked it. I wanted to see if you remembered it. So this review is 5 stars. It was made in 2022.
Of course it is, yeah.
and it was by your mom.
Is it just her name?
No, I just remember that your mom made that review.
Oh, okay. That's I should have. Yeah, all my MTTA fans. Yeah, I should have done 2022. I don't know why I said 2023.
You were close.
That just sounds like a 2022 review.
Yeah.
Anyway, RemTGM has 2 points, Mega Man has 1 point, and I have 1 point. We'll see you all in Criticism Castle. Goodbye. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Criticism Castle, the point in the show where we read reviews from you guys all the way down under. In the review section below, RemTGM, what are our reviews for today?
All right. So as always, we have I forgot I was supposed to be looking at reviews. So we're gonna we're gonna read 5 reviews from each platform if we can, because it's like the 5-year anniversary.
I'm sorry, from each?
Well, not from each. I'm just gonna read.
You mean 1 from each?
No. I'm gonna read 5 from the Discord server because we got a bunch on there and they're smaller. Actually,
Alright.
we're gonna quick fire this because we've got a lot to read.
Yes, we have a lot, so let's speed through this.
All right, so we're doing first one. Do we want A, B, or
B. I want B.
B.
All
Right now.
Right
now. I need it right now.
I'm not reading B. We're doing A. That's so
Okay.
long. It's so much text. All right, this review.
Read it next time.
This review is titled Final PSA, False Alarm, and it entails, attention all humans, this is a PSA from the IMAH, International Meme Association headquarters, with more news surrounding the Super Mega Man 10 incident. It turned out it was actually a skinwalker taking the form of Super Mega Man 10. Super Mega Man 10's name has been cleared and is no longer a threat. Thanks for reading. In all seriousness, I will be making sequels for each member. That's what I meant by updates. And this is by ECD, and it's a 5-star review.
Yes! Thank you so much, ECD. Next review.
Don't worry, you're not off the hook yet, Mega Man.
Oh, no.
Alright, we've got A, B, and C.
C.
Spotify. These are from
Alright,
Spotify.
yeah, sure.
C? Alright.
See?
This review is titled, well, it's not titled anything because it's on Spotify, and it entails, we didn't need to hear about how you sit on the edge of your chair and hurt your cherries. Yes, you did. And that's exactly what I responded with to the comment. That's by ECD Studios. ECD, you did need to hear that, and I will happily share it again for everyone that didn't listen to last episode. Sometimes I sit on the edge of my chair and it hurts because I'm sitting on my balls. I don't do it on
Thank you,
purpose.
Ralph.
I don't realize it. This time I'm not, because I finally picked up on why it hurts when I stand up.
Thank you again, ECD, for the review. Again, next review.
Next segment. Alright, so
I'm Slenderman. Find my pages.
we've got a few reviews here because this is on the Discord server. Join the Discord server if you want us to read your reviews. We've got a bunch of reviews here.
Yeah.
So this first review is titled Clarification, and it entails, it's not the memes that I found unfunny, it was the humor inside it. That is why 170 to 176 was peak. I agree those episodes were peak, but our humor hasn't really changed since then, so I don't
feel like maybe we have to re-listen to them.
I did, and it's just like the same thing we do now. Besides
But
us
without
saying
my
that we
big
hate our
fat belly
fans.
joke.
Maybe we should stop saying that. Maybe that's the issue.
Oh, my belly!
Look, it's the what? I don't know. Rem, don't say, well, we can't change our humor because that's who we are. Well, I mean, It is. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
I mean, and that's okay. There's no one I'd rather be than me.
Wreck-It Ralph was so good. By the way, all of those jokes about we can finally be bees, about me being disrespectful about being disrespectful to Rem and BCA, please don't take them seriously. 4.9 stars. ... I'm coming for you, Super Mega Man 10. Be ready for roasts and reviews.
What?
Yep, you're done for, pal.
Alright, who's this one made by?
It's made by The Guide.
Thank you so much, Guide. Next review.
This next review is titled, well, it's not titled anything, but entails, "Hi Meme Team, just wanted to go to my way to say that Super Mega Man 10, Rem, and BCA are all great hosts, and that the podcast, Morty, as a whole is peak. In a fandom where everyone knows each other, I think sometimes we can forget to show genuine appreciation to the work that's been done here. Thank you, Meme Team, for taking a few hours each Friday to make us laugh." Morty, thank you, Dust. We appreciate it. We're very glad to have you listening for such a long period of time, because you've been listening for a while. Always glad to see you in the reviews and for you to listen to the episodes. All right, next review.
Thank you to Sans10 for the review. Next one.
This review is titled Nothing, and it entails, "Be honest, do you have a crush on me?" And
yes,
this is by Ducko, which yeah.
My point still stands. Yes. My answer remains yes.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. I do.
Next review. Thank you, Ducko. Next review.
In this next review is titled E, and it entails W Meme Team, and it's by The Guide.
Thank you, Guide, for the review. Next review.
This next review is something that Poyo has been working on for quite a long time. So it's the MTTA creepypasta. Ooh.
I'm Slenderman. Find my pages. Listen to my voice and you'll find the key. I'm Pro Jared and I tweeted on my wife.
Read the review.
Did I say tweeted? I mean tweeted.
Read the review with a stereotypical creepypasta song on the background. I will not be doing that because that's a lot more effort. Just pretend it's in the background. And
wait, I'll do the backing track. Okay.
This man, blah blah blah, something about IDK Sterling. This review is titled The Lost MTTA Episode, and it entails, "It all started on a Friday night. I was walking around in the streets of Mexico." By the way, Poyo's our resident Mexican on the podcast. Big shout out to Mexico. People were getting robbed and murdered, as usual in this country. Be careful, the cartel's gonna come after you. You have to do what Kaya on the official podcast does and say you live in like the Christmas Islands.
Lives in Lapland.
What?
He lives in Lapland. You don't know about Lapland?
No.
I'll tell you later.
Is that what we're gonna call where Poyo lives?
No.
Okay.
No, I'll explain it to you later.
Okay. I found a DVD store in which I found a strange DVD of the MTTA episode 666. It was weird, but as a fan I bought it. The seller was weird. He was completely black with a hoodie. After I bought the DVD, he vanished. The DVD started with the Meme Team. They were making an episode on live in the Discord server. By the way, join the Discord server if you want to bully the Meme Team. After the episode ended, Mega Man went to play Fortnite for 5 hours straight. BCA spotted him in the distance. He didn't have its importance. I don't know what that means. Great mistake. The screen turned red. It was all covered in blood. It was creepy. Characters started to turn their heads on 360-degree angles. BCA scared to shut the TV off. Dun 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 dun. Mega Man was mad. He turned around. His eyes were pitch black. He was crying blood as he was saying skibbity dop dop. He started to levitate as the Fortnite gods possessed him. BCA ran as fast as he could, but he couldn't escape. Meanwhile, Rem was shopping at Aldi as he heard Mega Man yell, "This is for not giving me the Fortnite Battle Pass." Rem ran from him and escaped to the kitchen at a nearby restaurant, knowing Mega Man will get nervous from all the pans surrounding him. But that didn't happen. Mega Man showed him BCA's head bleeding excessively. Rem had the same destiny. Mega Man went out to unalive all the MTTA fans. I love how you censored the word kill, but talked about BCA's head bleeding excessively. All the MTTA fans. He unalived all the MTTA fans, including me. So now I'm here trapped inside the lost tape of the lost MTTA episode, waiting for my demise. But Mega Man won't let me rest, and he keeps on using me as his Fortnite skin. 5-star review. That was fire, Poyo.
Thank you, Foyo. Next review.
Alright, this is going to be our last review for the day. Comes from our good friend Dust, who we've already read
Oh, my
reviews today.
Come from who?
From Dust.
Alright.
Guess what this is?
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, Funny Story Part 12.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god.
What better episode to read it on? So, this is Funny Story Part 12. Happy 5-year anniversary. When we last left off, Pete had summoned Ouija to fight Samsung Sam and Patrick Bateman. Wait, Patrick said. We can talk this over, please. Please. Obey Ouija. The avatar of destruction above them said, "Destroy Mario." Ouija's massive form slowly began to approach the planet. "Please spare us," Sam pleaded. Pete simply shook his head. "You made your choice when you chose to align with Bruno and his mid-energy. It's time for you to leave this world." "No," Patrick cried out. "I'm not ready to see the Lorax." Ouija now eclipsed the sun, his mouth agape, holy dictionary, as he prepared to eat his 2 victims. I have a fam.
Ouija what?
I have a fam. I'm sorry, did you say Bruno? Sam asked, expression filled with confusion. Pete nodded. "Yeah, he's the one filling San Francisco with all this mid-energy and all that you like jazz, right?" Sam and Patrick shook their heads. "Kid, are you on crack?" Say that again. Patrick inquired. "Bruno isn't a part of this. In fact, we're trying to figure out what's going on with all the mid-energy too." Realizing this, Sam promptly unsummoned Ouija, who gave one final roar before he was sealed away. The 3 of them pulled up chairs and sat in a circle. "Alright," Pete said. "If Bruno isn't the source of all this mid-energy, then is there another reason as to why the city is infested with mid-energy? Mayhaps a lore reason?" Say that again. The 2 others shrugged. A familiar voice cut through the air. "No, but I'm fairly certain you hound dogs could blame the local HR team." Standing in the shadows was none other than Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll himself.
Holy Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Mega Man just got chills down his spine. Chills, bro.
Chills, bro. Chill.
Oh, I thought you were dead, Pete said. "My death was greatly exaggerated." Say that again. The king said. "As for why there's so much mid-energy, I'm uncertain. It's not Bruno. We know that much. Like I said, I personally suspect the local HR team. But it could be anyone. I've been exploring this place for a while now, and the signs of damage are clear. Brinks trucks," say that again, "scattered all across the land. Buildings collapsed. There's never been so much mid-energy in one place." Pete thought on this. Perhaps the annoying orange was the culprit? He hadn't been seen.
That orange is pretty annoying.
He hadn't been seen in a while after all. No, that couldn't be it. Because the annoying orange wasn't strictly mid. Dude, sorry, little side note here. I can't wait for when Tobuscus gets added to this lore. Wait, Pete asked. I just realized something. Why did San Francisco become a fallen kingdom? Say that again. I don't know.
Say again?
Why is it important? Sam replied. Well, excuse me, princess, say that again, but Wait a second. I've got it. Pete proclaimed. The only time I've seen this mid-energy on this level was when I combined a Philips CDI and a Virtual Boy. Then that means, Patrick said. That's right. The mid-energy isn't being created by a person. It's being created by an artifact. To be continued. 5-star review, by the way.
Thank you for the new funny story. Next review.
That was the last
Those
one.
are all the reviews. By the way, Dust, get to working on 13. Come on.
Chop chop. Thank you so much for the new funny story. Let me go down the list. Thank you ECD for your 2 reviews. Thank you Guide for your 2 reviews. Thank you Dust Sands 10 for your 2 reviews. Thank you Ducko for your review, and thank you Poyo for your review. We'll see you all. Oh yeah, wait, yeah, news.
All right.
News is here. What?
Should we just like ignore all other news besides the MTTA news?
Yeah.
Because we're doing an episode
I've got
Friday.
nothing
We can talk
happening
about
anyway.
it then.
Yeah.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let the chat decide. Do you guys want to hear about the Patreon first, or MTTA the movie first?
Here, can we hold a poll? Is that available? Here.
Yeah. Do a poll. W's in the chat. Hold the poll. Thanks Poyo for the 5 bits.
All right.
Nice.
All right,
W
guys.
Spam.
Here you go. Vote.
Nice W spam.
Vote which
in
one,
the
movie or the
chat.
Patreon. Vote will end in 30 seconds. 30, 29, 28, 27. Actually, I'll do 20, 19, 15. Yeah, we're going by 5. 15,
W's in
10,
the chat. W's in the chat.
5, 0.
Thank you Poyo for the 15 subs.
Let's see the results. Patreon is first round.
All right, so the Patreon was supposed to drop today for the 5-year anniversary, but Patreon thought it would be funny to disable our account as soon as we release the Patreon, because, and the reason I think it was disabled was because my name is I'm the only person in the world that has my full name, and I think that's why they disabled the account. So I looked it up, and the only reason you would have your account disabled as soon as uploading your Patreon page is because you're either like suspected to be a fraud, or you're not giving them enough necessary info. Now, the only piece of personal info they asked me for was my full legal name, like my first name and last name. I gave that to them. But remember what I just said. I'm the only person in the world who has that name. So what I think they did is they thought, oh, he just made up some glup shito name. So we're gonna disable the account because that's not a real person. Newsflash.
So Rem either has to get this sorted out with Patreon, or has to just remake it and put in a real sounding name.
I'm gonna put in Mega Man's name next time if I have to remake it. But I've emailed Patreon support. Hopefully it's up by the time of this Saturday's episode. So yeah, that's
For those of you who are in the Discord, we'll announce when the Patreon goes up. But until then, until we get it sorted out, no Patreon.
yeah, unfortunately. We've already recorded certain things for the Patreon. Everyone on the Discord server who's listening to this live seems to have loved it. So if that influences your $1 a month, hopefully, maybe, I don't know. But soon,
Remember, it is only $1 a month.
it is only
You'll be
$1
paying $12 a year for extra Memes Throughout the Ages content.
Which, by the way, I'm just going to explain real quick everything you're going to get, because I know I said it. I was going to talk about it more. What you're going to get is first of all, you're going to get every episode early. Every episode we do, you'll get it earlier than everyone else. By the way, I'll say that in a minute. So, all the episodes of the podcast, you're going to get them as soon as I'm done editing them, even before I put them into Spotify for podcasts or creators to schedule them. The second thing you're going to get is bonus episodes. Now, bonus episodes, we're going to do one a month, and it's not... I cannot stress this enough. By not getting the Patreon, you aren't missing out. Well, you're missing out, obviously, but you're not going to miss actual episodes of the podcast. The bonus episodes are just going to be us messing around, talking about a certain topic or doing a special thing. If you have recommendations for what we should do for those bonus episodes, please let us know, so we have some cool things to do that you guys want us to do. So yeah, those are the bonus episodes. And then the third thing you're gonna get is you're gonna get the MTTA break room. That is an episode that's comprised of all of like what we do in between the segments. So everything we've talked about, every joke you're gonna hear that happens in between segments that we explain on the podcast, you'll be able to hear it actually happen.
Yeah. You get to hear us say swear words.
Oh no.
No.
But to summarize it, and to maybe make it sound cooler to get, it's $12 a year. You get every episode of the podcast early, and you get 64 bonus episodes a year that are exclusive to the Patreon. That's 64 episodes. Because you get the 12 bonus episodes, and you get an MTTA break room episode for each episode of the podcast.
Don't worry, little MTTA fan. We got enough swap content to last you a decade. RemTGM, record more break room content. Ah!
I mean, hey, you guys have said you want us to upload more, but we don't want to make episodes constantly, because then we're gonna get to the end before we want to be. So
yeah,
if you want more content, head on over to the Patreon. We got a bunch of cool stuff coming up, hopefully. So
yeah,
moving on to MTTA, the movie. Ladies and gentlemen, MTTA, the movie, is the biggest project we have ever worked on for this podcast. MTTA, the movie, we're still writing the script, but we are going to give you the plot synopsis as well as the genre of movie. So
also, that thing that Rem posted about MTTA the movie being in production on our Discord server, he lied to you. That wasn't real.
yeah, so fun fact, MTTA...
That was us at my... Go ahead.
Okay, so MTTA the movie wasn't actually going to be a real thing. So you can thank everyone in the Discord server for getting hyped about that, because I posted that as a joke.
The hype made it real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. So explain what the image was.
Yeah. So the photos of the quote unquote the MTTA movie being in production was for my school's film festival. Rem just took the photos that my mom and we took from it, and then said it was from the MTTA movie's production. Which it wasn't. He just flat out lied. It wasn't even April anymore. He couldn't even call it an April Fool's joke. So yeah, he just lied to all of you, but now it's actually happening. This isn't a joke anymore.
So you can thank everyone in the Discord server for convincing me to do that. And I was like, wait, this movie's perfect. I was trying to figure out what to do special for the 5-year anniversary as a gift to all you guys. And I was like, oh my god, it's right there. MTTA the movie.
Right in front of my face.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Tickets to the SpongeBob movie.
Are you ready to hear the plot synopsis of MTTA, the movie?
I want to see W's in the chat right now.
Put W's in the chat. W's in the chat, everyone. Run it up.
W's in the chat.
Here is the plot synopsis of MTTA the movie, kind of off the dome because I don't think I have it written down, but I know the plot obviously because I'm writing the movie. So here we go. Can I get a countdown, BCA?
3, 2, 1, go.
MTTA, the movie, is about 3 podcasters, RemTGM, BCA, and Super Mega Man 10, the meme team, finding out that Spotify is making budget cuts. People are making too many podcasts. The servers are under like heavy. The servers are being filled with too much slop, too much just not actual podcasts. So Spotify says we're gonna have to make some cuts. So they start removing podcasts that don't meet a certain requirement. So, our podcast, the movie, is about us barely meeting the requirements. So we need to do something. We need to do something special to convince them that we care about the podcast, and even though we don't meet the requirements, that we deserve a spot on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
And ladies and gentlemen, the movie is about us trying to make a movie about MTTA.
That's still meta and cool.
Tell me that's not
it's
genius.
You know, it's like a movie inside of a movie.
The thing we try and do in the movie to show that we care about the podcast is make a movie about the podcast. Now,
Yeah.
Are you guys ready to hear the genre of movie? You guys ready? You guys ready? I need to see some stuff in the chat.
I need to see W's or I'm gonna start banning people.
All right.
Ah, yeah. Now I'm seeing W's.
Yes, good, Anakin, good.
Anakin. I'm seeing L's. I'm gonna start banning people.
You're getting banned.
It's only Tucko. Boo.
I can't
Boo,
take
Tucko.
criticism. I can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, BC, I'm gonna need a countdown for the film genre too.
3, 2, 1, go.
MTTA the movie is a science fiction movie. No. But it's also an action movie. But it's
Yeah.
also a musical. But it's also a road trip movie. But it's also a romance. But it's also
you
a
Lord.
documentary. But it's also a horror movie. But it's also a drama movie. But it's also a Western movie. Ladies and gentlemen, I could go on and on. MTTA the movie is every genre of movie.
Yeah.
Now, what that means, you're gonna have to find out. But we have every main genre and some side genres of movies in this movie.
Yeah. It's
Crazy.
gonna be a big movie.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Can I confirm what the romance part is gonna be about?
No. Keep that a surprise. Keep that
No,
a surprise.
leaks. No leaks.
No
You
leaks.
leak it and we're bringing back Julius, dude. We'll bring back Julius.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're excited for the movie.
They fight for my love. Tucko, no.
Guys, this movie is going to be amazing. It's going to come out this year. Probably won't be until the end of the year. But we wanted on the 5-year anniversary to tell you what it's about. I hope you guys are really excited for it. That's all the podcast news, but we're going to do a separate segment to talk about our memory. We're going to have we're going to have another segment. It's not going to be very long. Well, maybe it will be, but that's all for the news.
Yeah. So we'll see you all in our favorite memories from the podcast over these 5 years. We'll see you there. Goodbye. Hey guys.
Hey.
Hey.
So, this segment is kind of something I came up with last minute. So since it's been 5 years of the podcast, I thought it would be cool to, we'll thank our fans at the end, but first we're gonna, I thought it would be a cool idea to talk about our five favorite moments from the podcast since it's our 5-year anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
So, for these things we usually start with Mega Man, so I think Super Mega Man 10
Okay.
will go first.
Okay.
5 favorite moments.
My 5 favorite moments were when I accidentally send that Gru meme to,
Oh yeah.
to the-
that's a good one.
Oh my god, dude, the days of the MTTA group chat.
Oof.
God. Ugh.
okay, what's it? When I sung Bye 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 by NSYNC.
Okay.
Okay.
What was it? Like good one. When we made the 100 episode cake.
The troll face cake.
Yeah, the troll face cake.
That was fun.
Rem, okay, I know I'm like glazing at this point. That cake was really good. You made the troll face really good.
Thank you.
With what you had, you made the troll face really
It
accurate.
was so hard. It took so much time. In the episode, it's shorter because you sped it up.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I put the Skylanders music over it, which got
Oh.
copyright claim 2 years later.
I had a fun time editing that one.
Was it 2 years or 1 year?
2.
Yeah, copyright claimed 2 years later, by the way. Skylanders menu music, by the way. Defunct game, by the way. Ridiculous.
When we revealed our faces for the first time.
That was huge.
That was.
That was massive.
And when I kicked the door down and said purple guy.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's a
episode
classic.
5 reference.
That's my top 5.
5 for 5
Top 5.
years.
I will go next. So not in any particular order because I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I was doing that in a non-particular order. I was just saying my top 5.
I'm gonna go making the cupcakes and the EDP 4 for 5 bit that got posted on YouTube Shorts and for some reason got like 20 likes. By just like random people. People saw that while they were scrolling, by the way. Next one we reviewed our faces, obviously. And doing the troll face cake, basically two of the same thing. 3, I want to say when we all did Do the Mario and we started
Ooh.
singing Do the Mario. I listened to that episode not too long ago because I was going down this like whole rabbit hole of how our voices changed and like what episode my voice started to change. And that was one of the last ones when I had a squeaker voice. Number 2, probably the 9/11 when I tricked Mega Man into saying 9/11.
Oh, that was fun.
And number 1, again, not any particular order. Number 1.
I still remember that outtake of Do the Mario.
Oh yeah. I want to say number 1 when we came back.
That's a good one because
Yeah.
that's what got us here.
And then we took a break for like 5 months, and then we came back again for the last and final time.
Guess who's back?
Back again. Ren, what are yours?
All right, so I'm gonna. All right, so my first one that I'm just thinking of, again in no particular order, just like BC and Mega Man. My Ghetto Uno story. I don't know if you remember that one.
Wait. Is it long?
Yeah. It's a really
Oh no! Wait! Uno's the restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that.
Yeah, when those people were like screaming in the Unos,
Yeah.
and like an ambulance.
I'll give
came.
a summary real quick. So me and my dad went to Uno's one time, and the people behind us, this guy fell over on the floor and started like making noises like "Arr, arr," for the whole time we were eating, and then he got the cops called on him, and then a guy with like a shirt that was like really like the neck was really stretched out so you could see his entire chest walked in, and then the employees before all that were talking about I forgot what her name was. Like, oh, Shamika, and how she just got back from the airport. So that's a fun
Here's
memory.
GTA cutscene.
My second favorite one is probably the I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat out of the corner of my eye. Probably BB9E.
Oh,
BB9E is a very
yeah, how did I
interesting
forget about
character.
BB90? Yeah, my BB90 fans, yeah.
That was really fun. Glad we made BB9E.
He's so
I mean, yeah. Third one, probably.
We've almost dragged that joke for 2 years, by the way.
Yeah. Third one, probably. I'm gonna have to say Stick Squad. I thought that was funny. It felt
Yeah.
like a very classic joke. It like came very naturally. It was very funny.
Yeah, all my Stick Squad fans, yeah.
I know Mega Man's not a big fan of that one. 4 is probably just like all the times our we've had like special moments of the podcast growing. I know that's kind of like a broad thing, but just seeing the podcast grow has been amazing. I love all you guys.
And having you guys on the podcast, I know we don't do fans on the podcast very much anymore, but I remember the first time we had Metterman. I think Metterman
Yeah.
was our first guest, right?
Yeah.
Dude, we were so nervous.
Yeah, we shouldn't have been, because he was like the same age as us. But that was the first time we had like talked to a fan,
Dude. Yeah.
which was really cool.
But now we have a Discord server with all of you saying that like we're washed and we fell off and we're not cool anymore. So
That's
we've
how
gotten
you know we
used to
made
it. We've gotten used to it.
That's how you know we made it.
Yeah.
that our fans are hating on us.
When people start saying you fell off, you know you made it, guys. You know you made it.
And 5, my final one, is the start of the podcast. Because we didn't.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So I kind of say this.
I was sitting at the kitchen table playing TC2 and you called me.
Yeah, I say it every year. I just want to summarize it one more time, because I want to add a little bit more to it. There's a video, the video that started it all was a video by Wavy Web Surf. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of him, but he made a video on like a certain restaurant. I think it was Taco Bell that had chili, but someone found like a finger in it, like a severed finger.
Yeah.
I remember watching that video, and that's the video that gave me the Anchor ad that started everything.
Shout out to that video in particular.
I know. The weird thing is, YouTube videos being recommended to me have been the cause of like every creative thing I've ever done.
Really?
Sunset Saga, I wouldn't have started being a game developer if I didn't see a video that was made by someone that explained how Toby Fox made Undertale. Because I watched that video and I
Oh
was
wow.
like, I could probably do that. And here we
I
are.
can do that in like a day.
No, 5 years later, here we are.
And it's almost out. Guys,
Soon.
make sure to wishlist Sunset Saga. You can't wishlist it.
You'll be able to soon. So yeah, the start of the podcast was really just... It's so weird going back, thinking about it. I remember after we got done recording, I went upstairs and played Battlefront 2.
You did.
Yeah, that's like right after the final update came out.
Were you grinding for Old Master?
I was trying to, which was my old account, so that grind didn't really matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we should all say some nice things about our fans, since they're the ones.
Literally without you guys. Oh, sorry.
Well, I was just gonna say, since they're the ones actually listening to this.
Yeah. If it weren't for you guys, we would not be here, and we would not be doing this, and we would not have a movie coming out, and we would not have a Patreon coming out, and we would not have a Discord server that's a cesspit, and we would not have that old group chat, and we would not have all of you listening to this right now, and I would not be getting a low taper fade. So, thank you all for listening to me throughout the ages for 5 years. Even if you're a newer fan or you haven't been listening for all these 5 years, if you have listened to MTTA, any episode of MTTA, thank you. And that means a lot that you took time out of your day to come and listen to this dumb podcast about dumb memes made by 3 teenagers in their rooms at like 10 o'clock at night. So, thank you all for listening.
Mega Man, you want to go
Yes.
next?
I can try. Thanks a lot for listening to us for over these 5 years. It really makes me happy that people like to listen to us and also like to listen to me talk about dumb memes on the internet and just me just being just me, I guess. It really appreciates that you guys care for me and for BCA and REM. And I really appreciate that I get to talk to you guys, even though I don't talk to you guys a lot on Discord.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, that might be for the. That might be good.
Yeah,
We have a line.
Yeah, probably because what I've been seeing. Yeah, thanks a lot for making the 5 years of this decade really nice, really happy.
Yeah.
Oh, that was wholesome.
Rem?
Guys, I don't.
Wholesome 100, Yano, Big Chungus.
Guys, I don't know if I say it enough, but we do love you guys. Every time that we say we hate you all, we don't mean it. We genuinely love you guys. If you guys didn't listen, we wouldn't be doing this anymore. We probably would have stopped. It would have been like, dude, no one listens to this. We should just stop. But we've grown so much over these 5 years, and I know people who listen to the podcast now, they listen and they catch up and they're like, what happened? Why you guys act so differently? And the reason is because we've grown. I don't know if you guys realize this, but some of the most important years of our life that have determined who we're going to be, we've experienced during this podcast. We started this podcast when we were 11 years old. We're now 16 going on 17. And
We're almost adults, guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
So for these last 231 episodes, I can't thank you all. I don't know what to say. I can't thank you all more for listening, and I appreciate each and every one of you that have been listening all the way from Trollface all the way to now with Image Macros, from episode 1 to episode 231. I appreciate you guys a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I've been BCA.
I've been Super Mega Man 10.
And I'm RemTGM.
And thank you all for spending these 5 years with us on Memes Throughout the Ages. We'll see you all later on Friday's episode. Goodbye.
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 Goodbye. I need to take a shower and go to sleep.
Yeah, hold on. Let me brush my teeth first so that way I can get that out of the way.